Summer's desperation and the dangerous alliance with Jordan. A web of deceit and betrayal. In The Young and the Restless, the complexities of relationships have always been a driving force in the drama that captivates audiences. But this week, we're seeing the stakes rise as Summer Newman finds herself at a crossroads. Watching Kyle's growing connection with Claire has sent ripples of jealousy and insecurity through Summer's mind. Her initial fears that Claire was a temporary distraction for Kyle have now evolved into something more dangerous: the fear of losing him completely. As Claire's bond with Kyle deepens, Summer realizes she cannot let this new dynamic take root. Something has to be done, and quickly. Enter Jordan Howard, always calculating and opportunistic, who sees Summer's vulnerability and capitalizes on it. Jordan, ever the manipulator, quickly recognizes Summer's anxiety and quietly reaches out to her with an offer that, on the surface, appears to promise a mutually beneficial outcome. The goal? To break up Claire and Kyle, pushing Claire back into Jordan's orbit while simultaneously ensuring Summer wins back Kyle's attention and affection. Jordan's proposal. A tempting offer. Jordan knows exactly what Summer is feeling. She's seen how desperate Summer has become in trying to hold on to Kyle, especially now that Claire has come into the picture. What Jordan offers Summer is a solution, an alliance that could lead to Claire being removed from the equation, leaving Summer to have Kyle all to herself once more. To Jordan, this is just another manipulation, another game to play. To Summer, it seems like a lifeline, one she can't afford to ignore. Jordan's plan is simple. She wants Claire back under her influence, but her ultimate goal isn't just about control. It's about dismantling those who have crossed her. Claire's happiness, as it stands, is a threat to Jordan's carefully constructed plans, and if Summer is willing to help, they can work together to dismantle it. Summer, in turn, sees this as her opportunity to claim Kyle for herself. With her mother Phyllis out of the picture for the moment, she's preoccupied with other matters. Summer feels isolated and desperate to regain control of her personal life. What Jordan offers is not just a partnership, but a pathway to solving Summer's dilemma. After all, Kyle is someone Summer has always wanted, and Claire's happiness with him only makes her hunger for him even more intense. But here's where the danger lies. Jordan is a master manipulator, a criminal with a long history of deceit and underhanded schemes. She's hardly someone Summer should be teaming up with, but the temptation is almost too great to resist. The temptation of power, Summer's choice. Summer, despite the obvious risks, is dangerously close to being swayed by Jordan's manipulative charm. For someone who has grown up in the cutthroat world of Genoa City, where betrayal is a currency and relationships are often transactional, the prospect of a little manipulation to ensure her happiness doesn't seem too outlandish. She's been around long enough to know that sometimes you have to play dirty to win, and Jordan's offer is just that. An easy, albeit dangerous, way to eliminate Claire and reclaim Kyle. But Summer's desperation clouds her judgment. She's so fixated on winning Kyle back that she fails to see the full picture. She doesn't take into account Jordan's criminal past, her ruthless nature, and her utter disregard for others' happiness. To Summer, the alliance feels like a lifeline, a way to fix her situation quickly. However, in her desire to act fast, she's ignoring the long-term consequences of aligning herself with someone like Jordan. For Summer, this deal represents the easy route. She doesn't want to confront Claire directly and risk further complicating her relationship with Kyle. Instead, she chooses to undermine Claire from behind the scenes, hoping that by doing so, she can restore the status quo where she is the one who holds Kyle's attention. Summer is sinking deeper into the web of lies and manipulation, and it's becoming harder for her to see the danger she's in. Claire's growing happiness, a target in Jordan's eyes. While Summer grapples with her jealousy, Claire is blissfully unaware of the chaos brewing around her. She's genuinely happy with Kyle, and her world seems complete. Having come so far, Claire is in a place where she feels loved and supported, and she has no intention of letting anyone disrupt that happiness. She's worked hard to build this relationship, and the idea of someone, especially someone like Summer, trying to destroy it is unthinkable to her. But Claire's happiness also makes her a target. As the rift between Summer and Claire continues to grow, Claire's relationship with Kyle becomes an easy mark for manipulation. Jordan, always one step ahead, sees Claire's joy as a threat to her plans. If Claire and Kyle stay together, Jordan knows it will only make her job harder, so she's more than willing to help Summer bring the relationship to an end. What Jordan fails to realize, however, is that Claire is not as naive as she seems. If Summer's plot is discovered, it will cause irreparable damage to her relationship with both Kyle and Claire. Summer's involvement in such a scheme could lead to a backlash she may not be prepared for. Phyllis's potential intervention. While Summer struggles with her decision, Phyllis's suspicions are beginning to rise. Phyllis has always been fiercely protective of her daughter, and she knows Summer's tendencies all too well. Phyllis has seen Summer make questionable decisions in the past, but this time the stakes are much higher. If Phyllis catches wind of Summer's involvement with Jordan, she will likely put a stop to it before it goes any further. Phyllis's maternal instincts would kick into overdrive, and she wouldn't hesitate to confront her daughter, especially if it means saving her from aligning with someone as dangerous as Jordan. But Phyllis's own complex relationship with Kyle and her desire to keep Summer happy may also cloud her judgment, making her hesitant to interfere too much. However, if Phyllis learns the truth, she will do everything in her power to protect Summer from the fallout. Phyllis has always been a force to be reckoned with, and when it comes to her daughter's happiness and safety, she doesn't back down easily. The consequences. A web of lies and betrayals. As the story unfolds, Summer is teetering on the edge of a dangerous precipice. Her desire for Kyle's affection and her insecurities about Claire have led her into a partnership with one of the most dangerous women in Genoa City. If Summer doesn't quickly realize the gravity of her decisions, she could end up losing not only Kyle, but also her family's trust. Meanwhile, Claire is blissfully unaware of the scheming going on behind her back. And as Summer's plot begins to unfold, tensions will rise. When the truth eventually comes out, the damage to the relationships in this love triangle could be irreparable. In the end, Summer's decision will lead to significant consequences, not just for her, but for everyone involved. Will she choose to back out before it's too late? Or will she continue down the path of manipulation, betrayal, and heartbreak? Whatever the outcome, one thing is clear. The web of deceit is only just beginning to tighten around her, and it's only a matter of time before everything unravels.